warm welcome to everyone here from CSC. So today we're going to be talking about the Agility Cloud Management Platform with an emphasis on the Kickstarter offering. Now, before we get started, I'd just like to discuss the agenda. First, we're going to cover the Agility platform at a high level. Then, we'll talk about the Kickstarter offering also at a high level. From there, we'll be going into a deeper dive on the Kickstarter offering. Now, the deep dive will be separated into two main modules. One, we will be discussing the Agility and Kickstarter install. Then, we'll actually be delving deeper into the Kickstarter offering and show you the products that come out of the box with the offering. Now, by the time we're done with this demonstration, we hope that you will be able to see the quick time to value that the fast Agility and Kickstarter install provides you, as well as the robust and powerful features that come right out of the box with both the platform and the Kickstarter offering. So with that, let's get started. The Agility platform enables enterprises to adopt cloud-based IT as a service operating models to compress IT delivery time as well as lower costs throughout the enterprise. This is done through policy-based governance, security, and lifecycle management capabilities. The CSC Agility platform allows customers to accelerate the adoption of cloud services and speed the delivery of business applications into the cloud with security and policy controls baked in upfront in the design and governed continuously through operations. Now, what separates the Agility platform from other CMPs or cloud management platforms? Well, first of all, it's the cloud portable blueprints. The Agility platform is cloud agnostic, and it allows you to use several different cloud vendors in the back end. The CSC Agility platform's blueprints automate the orchestration and deployment of complex multi-tier platforms as well as applications. The blueprints help automate the enforcement of governance and security standards across the software development lifecycle stages. Second, the platform gives you policy-based extensible cloud governance. The Agility platform provides a broad range of application-centric policies. These policy controls can be rapidly enforced across software development lifecycle stages and hierarchical organizational models. Compliance is strictly enforced through programmatically defined policies. This is a great feature for enterprises with rigid compliance requirements, like HIPAA or PCI. These policies work seamlessly with the aforementioned blueprints, and we will discuss the policies and blueprints in greater detail here shortly. Now, the Kickstarter offering allows you to harness the power of a full-blown enterprise cloud management platform with special out-of-the-box added capability. It is cost-effective, and you will see shortly how rapidly you can realize the time to value. Now, the Kickstarter offering comes with 1 year of licenses, as well as advisory services and training built in to the offering. Now, we're going to go in and discuss the installation of the Agility platform. Here, you will see the vSphere client window. Now, the Agility platform is going to be installed inside this environment, as well as the Kickstarter product release. Now, I have already launched a virtual machine here. So as you can see, we just need to install these three packages. And if you are daunted by the terminal prompt, don't be. It is simply a case of copy and paste. Here are the instructions, and all that needs to be pasted are the file names. So we are going to go ahead, and first what we do is we install this RPM. Then we would install the Agility base. Then we would go and actually install the Agility platform. Now these steps right here will take roughly 30 minutes. So I've already gone ahead and done this, so why don't we go right to the window that you would see after installing the Agility platform. So here you can take a look at the GUI of the Agility platform. I'm going to go ahead and type in my credentials, log in, and you will see this EULA over here that needs to be filled out. So go ahead and fill it out. Now initially you're not going to have access to anything on the Agility platform, as you're going to have to upload a license. So we're going to go over to the administrative console and upload the license. And there we go. As you just saw, the toolbar over here all of a sudden just populated. Now before we install Kickstarter, I'm just going to walk you through and show you that what all is available to you out the gate with the Agility platform. So there you just saw the dashboard. Over here you will see the operations. As you can see, just the basic containers here. We'll go into more details as to what those are. The marketplace is barren. Now what we're going to do is we are going to install the Kickstarter package. This process takes roughly 10 minutes, and I'm going to take you to an environment where the Kickstarter package has already been installed. So apologies to those who felt as if the last section on the Agility install was a bit dry. However, it's important to note just how fast the install process really was. In real time, what you just saw takes net approximately 2 hours total. That's all. In that short amount of time, you have been empowered with an enterprise-grade cloud management platform. The time to value is extremely short. Now, let's delve into the out-of-the-box capabilities of the Kickstarter offering. As you can see, the RPM that we installed last populated the Agility platform with some projects here. We'll cover this in more detail. Now, let's go to the admin console here. So before we get started, there was some behind-the-scenes configuration that was done by the RPM that we installed. It automatically linked up the Agility platform to a vSphere environment. All we had to do was go in and simply add the hostname, the login, and the password. Then Agility automatically populated this pane with all the images that were present within the vSphere environment. Now let's check out one of the really neat features of the Agility platform, the marketplace. So here what you see is the Agility marketplace. Notice how after the Kickstarter RPM was installed, we can see two IT as a service offerings here. We have the RHEL 6 server as well as the Ubuntu 14.04 server. What I'm going to do is I'm going to subscribe to the Ubuntu 14.04 service. Let's click here. Let's check out the review. Okay, convenient, reliable. Well, I'm going to order and subscribe to this IT as a service. I'm working out of the Kickstarter demo project, so I want to select this project, the target cloud. Again, Agility is cloud agnostic. So in this particular case, I will deploy it to my vSphere environment. Geographic constraint, well, let's keep it to the US for right now. And order. All done. Now what you just saw in the marketplace was a very powerful cloud orchestration tool. This tool allows users to subscribe to IT services in an efficient manner. Let's check out the Blueprint Designer. This can look a bit cumbersome at first, but it is a very powerful tool. This window right here allows us to graphically create complex multi-tier applications. What I've brought up here is a 2-tier Apache Tomcat web server. These big boxes that you see here are actually the stacks. In this particular case, I am using Ubuntu 14.04 for both of these servers. These small boxes right here are the software packages. Out of the box, the Kickstarter offering gives you all of these packages. In this particular case, I'm going to use the Tomcat 7 package for the Tomcat server and the Apache 2 package for the Apache server. Let's say, just in case I wanted to also add a MySQL package to the Apache server. Well, I would just drag and drop, and that's it. I'm going to discard these changes and revert back to what I had. And another powerful orchestration tool you see here is this linkage. I can graphically define dependencies between these stacks. In this particular case, what I've done is I've said that the Apache server depends upon the Tomcat server. The Apache server cannot start up until the Tomcat server is ready. Another very neat feature is the ability to pass variables between the stacks. In this particular case, I have passed the Tomcat IP through to the Apache server so that we can actually port the websites that are being hosted from Tomcat and use Apache as a pass-through. So let's hit deploy. I'm going to deploy this into the Kickstarter project. My blueprint is deploying, and it has been deployed. That simple, that easy. All right, let's go to the server that I just provisioned. As you can see, green lights, so we're all good. Let's check out the URL. So let's check out the Apache server homepage. So as you can see, the Apache server is running. Let's check out the Tomcat page. It's working. Now let's check out a simple Hello World application. Here is the Tomcat server hosting a very simple Hello World website. Here is the Apache server hosting also the exact same website. The Blueprint Designer is a very, very powerful tool. We have automated the install process of a 2-tier web app and are empowered to use several more out-of-the-box software packages, all within a short 2-hour time span. And we have also shown the out-of-the-box cloud orchestration capabilities within the marketplace, as well as the Blueprint Designer. This is the Agility Platform Policy View. The Kickstarter offering comes with all of these policies right out of the box. Let's take a closer view and delve into this access control policy over here. Here, we have a policy that ensures workloads are deployed to the correct environment. Here, production environments are deployed to a secure cloud, for instance, like your internal private cloud. Development or non-prod environments are deployed to a cloud of your choice, like, say, Amazon. Let's take a closer look at this policy. Here you can see the GUI for constructing policy logic. Let's take a closer look. If the asset type is cloud, then this policy must pass this decision gate. What this decision gate is saying is that it must be in a non-production environment in order for this policy to pass as being true. Now, we can do the exact same thing in XML. These policies can be assigned to blueprints, as shown here. This is immensely valuable because your applications and platforms will automatically adhere to your organization's policies and ensure proper governance. The auto-deploy enforcement drives increased speed to developing new products and reduces human error and rework, thus bringing cost reduction. So the Kickstarter release automatically creates and configures a few different roles. There is the option to import your LDAP server or Active Directory into Agility. That function does exist, but in this particular case, we've automatically populated Agility with a few typical users. So here we have an administrative user, which I am presently. Here we have a platform admin, a platform engineer, an Agility user, a developer. We assign groups to each of these users. So in this particular case, the developer is a part of the developer group. And you can specify and assign particular rights to each and every individual. Now, as this grows and expands throughout an enterprise, this feature is very, very powerful, mixed with the ability to actually go in and create containers for each and every different business unit. So here we have business unit A. This could be the insurance underwriting business unit, for example. Here we have the platform administrator group. And within each of these, you can have sub-projects going on. So here we have platform development. Here we have two different projects going on. So in this particular case, we have been working out of the Kickstarter demo project. And we can actually see the different roles that are involved and their access levels and set them at a very granular level. So here you can see the same users, and we can actually assign them rights here. Now this is very powerful because it allows an enterprise to manage the complexity of different users all in one area. Next, so here, we're about to show you one of the very powerful features of Agility, and that is its ability to manage capacity. So if we go back to the policy pane over here, we can actually see some policies here that will enable you to enforce strict capacity rules. So let's go over here. For example, let's look at say that you want to eliminate waste and improve operational efficiency. Well, you can go right here to this policy, and that strictly enforces a nightly shutdown of the instances that you want. This can again be granular. Obviously, there are some applications that you're not going to want to shut down and you need 24/7 high availability. Well, there are some that you won't require this for, and this policy is there to meet that. There's also the ability to limit the max amount of provisioned instances. So you can cap how much the platform or a particular project uses inside the data center. To conclude, we have covered the Agility platform at a high level and taken a deeper dive into the Kickstarter offering. We demonstrated 4 main use cases that come with the Kickstarter offering out of the box. 1. Managed orchestration and automation in development and provisioning. 2. The implementation of policy and governance automation that demonstrated capabilities to allow for increased speed to development and reductions in errors, thus bringing cost reductions. 3. We showed that users can be synced to Agility and access control policies can be customized to a specific user or role. 4. Finally, we showed that Agility can manage capacity and instances. Kickstarter is a very powerful offering that empowers you to adopt an enterprise-grade cloud management platform. You will realize increased efficiency, cloud orchestration, and automation in a very short amount of time. Thank you, everyone. Take care.